Just starts right away. It doesn't give you any time warning. Okay, this is a test video. I am starting a vlog, video blog, journal, whatever. Apparently my glasses don't work that well here. So, normally I would wear my glasses, but this test video shows not that great. Angle of reflection. You know, all of that. I'm doing a test run for my blog, and this is where I'm super awkward and I show you my artwork. I guess maybe I should like angle this down more. Okay. Here I'm working on this. It is an image transfer, and it still has the sticker on it. This is a piece of glass, obviously a piece of glass, that is from Peter David's studio here in Seattle. And what I've done with this is I experiment with photo transfers and image transfers, and so what I've done here is I wanted to experiment with the way that the image, I'm going to try and get like a not my stuff in the picture other than this. So my goal is to kind of experiment with a with the translucence of the glass, kind of experiment with how well the image shows through the side that it is not on. You can see here you can see the paper residue and the image. That's all of the paper has been pretty much worn, or I mean, I've pretty much taken all the paper off. So what you're left with is the ink from your image that's sucked into the gel medium. It's like the easiest way to describe it. It just sucks it, shloop, from the paper into the gel medium as it dries. Then when it dries, you can spritz. You should spritz your paper, and then it'll, you rub it off, or you rub it away, and you're left with your image. So I should probably do this with something other than my spit. You can see that once the image starts, oops, that's my cat. Once the image, once you get enough paper away from it, it looks really, it's clear, because the back of it right now is really clear. If I take my hand away, if I put it back, it's pretty see-through. I'm pretty pleased with how it's turned out so far. It was just kind of like a last-minute kind of decision to experiment, or just kind of came out of nowhere to experiment with it. I have these pieces of glass from my substitute job. Back when I was working more full-time, my supervisor brought in these really cool pieces of glass, and nobody was really snagging them, so these are two that I just kind of had left over in my club group project bin. and just kind of, I don't know, wanted to experiment with, I guess, just, I don't know, just with being able to see it from both sides, you know, like I've experimented with a transfer before where I had this small, you know, I worked small in the beginning. Um, I had this small canvas and I painted it black, and then I tried to do a transfer over that, but it didn't work because, you know, the paint is a lot darker. It overtook the image because the gel medium that I'm using is clear. It's not opaque, you know, opaque. That's like milky, right? Or, you know, um, like white, or, you know, it dries clear. So it lets that back image, or that back color show through really well. And I wanted to experiment with having no back, I guess. And so I just, I have a collage bin that I give my roommate, or put prints that I've made that haven't worked out. I put them in a collage folder for my roommate friend, coworker, to to kind of experiment with. And so I had a thought to experiment with this, and I was able to just grab the image out of the collage bin. So that's kind of fun. This one, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. I've treated it. You can see there where it's kind of a crosshatch. Go the right here. That's more of like a crosshatch texture. It's because I've done a couple of coats of the gel medium already, because I wanted to secure that there would be enough there already, so that when I do the new coat and put the picture on it, that it'll really set. You know, it won't move around too much. It won't not work because there's not enough gel medium there. And what's really nice about the glass is that I am allowed a visual time frame of how long it takes for the gel medium to dry fully, before I should start taking the paper away, because I'm very impatient. I want to put the gel medium down and then let it go for a couple hours and then start, you know, removing it, which can create and has created parts of transfers that have absent detail. The image is gone because I didn't let it dry enough and tried to take away the paper. I babbled on for 8 minutes now, going on 9, about image transfers. So let's kind of pause and see how it's going.